stand between you and the war. The problem when you speak second last. Um, Always thanks to Siddharth, Dhaval, and Karishma, Akanksha, and the whole team. They are the people whom we architects love because they are so full of energy and insight. Thank you, IDEC, for inviting me here all the way and to interact with beautiful people like you. We make such beautiful friends. People have cheated on time, but I won't. Uh, Friends, I'm going to take you to a different world. And we have, when I say this, so each time we say I'm from Chandigarh, that makes the whole on this also, please. This is a statement and in itself because it's a world which is different because everybody is influenced by it. Shabna ma'am and the people who were in SEPT and SPA would really influence because she's had a brush with Mr. Doshi. So I'm going to speak a different language. I'm going to speak something which I come across. I live in the world which made the world look beautiful. Da Vinci, sketched hands, the most prominent, and so did Le Corbusier. And that became an element of the symbol of Chandigarh because they believe that this is one physical element which has got so much of potential without which we were incomplete. And because the human body is one with most proportion, and that proportion, it culminates into these beautiful figures of the hands. And that became a symbol, open to receive, open to give. How a part of a hand became a symbol because Corbusier said that if I can draw the proportions of the hand properly, I'm a winner. 285 sketches he did, and that's how the proportions of this thumb, it came in. Everything is a story of this place. Everything has something which is, whatever we do, we talk of sustainability, we talk of green, LEED, greenhouse, whatever. At the end of the day, friends, we have to make beautiful buildings, isn't it? And this is what we learn. I'm standing here enjoying the evening, the partnership of you people. My father is 93-year-old and he's working in the office. That generation of architects are a different breed altogether. And it's something very strange that each time you meet those people. Day before yesterday, Mr. Rajrawal was there in some Chandigarh University campus. Mr. B.V. Doshi used to come every year and stay with us. There's a different infused energy in them. We always joke with my father, he's an asthmatic patient, a chronic asthmatic patient, and when he's coughing, people say, give him medicine, dawai do inko, and we say, pencil do inko, pencil do inko. Because the moment he begins to sketch, the cough vanishes. I mean, as long as the hands are moving, his breath is moving. Strange people they are. And Mr. Doshi used to come to us every time, and we used to walk in the presence of Capital Complex of Chandigarh. People who have not been to Chandigarh are missing something. Modernism started in India. And we are so grateful that people like Corbusier, people like Louis Kahn, Otto Koenigsberger, Lutyens, they all worked on this soil. And I'm showing all this because we are influenced to create beautiful architecture. Meaningful architecture, of course, is a byproduct. But at the end of the day, what our eyes meet is what we live up to it. And that is what we are made for. I'm quoting the masters. We had so many pictures of Corbusier in my house because my father worked with him. And I think after Mr. B.V. Doshi, he's the only person alive. And my son actually asked, is he our grandfather? And I said, yes, he is. Hamare dada hai. Because everybody thought that he's our grandfather. My house is like a museum of those pictures, and it's a memory and memorabilia of how these four foreigners gave India the most sustainable city in the world. A lot of people miss on to the beautiful things. Da Vinci, 100 years before or 200 years before, and then Corbusier. That scale, the model which Da Vinci gave, and then it was Corbusier which gave the modular. वो बीच में जो 100 साल थे वो कुछ मिस हो गया. Something vanished. And then came this man. It was like that Bollywood era when everything was getting so romantic, and suddenly Mr. Amitabh Bachchan comes in as an angry man. So there's a vacuum which is created, and I feel, the masters feel that this vacuum was done, finished, and bloated by this man, Corbusier. All of us are influenced, all of us. But if it was not for the city or for Corbusier in India, we would still be making things for the rich people, some forts, Havelis, and other things. The civic architecture emerged after independence, thanks to Pandit Nehru. One of the stories is when Le Corbusier went to Pandit Nehru, he says, "What is the program? What are the requirements?" He says, I don't know. Get my India usher into the modern world. Remove it from the clutches of the colonial architecture and get it there. The people say, India has arrived. That's all is my requirement. Bas itna hi. What a fantastic plain canvas an architect can get, and that was Chandigarh. Because of this, Corbusier and his team did not take undue advantage. As a matter of fact, they gave us the most livable, most beautiful, sustainable city in the world. Some images you can see. What do we say? We can call it painting. Okay, before that, Le Corbusier was an artist. He was an engraver. He would start the day with painting, writing, sculpting. He was also an architect. I mean, I sometimes realize why we say architecture is the mother of all arts. And now I realize that he was actually living it. One of the few examples. Yes, I'm partial. I'm partial to him because I live in Chandigarh. But I'm conveying to you something with my conviction. We receive thousands of people every day. These colors are original, friends. Every frame is like a painting. It took Mr. B.V. Doshi 6 years when I used to walk with him. Kya, uncle? Hamesha wahin jaate hain. Usi jagah pe hum jaate hain. And he says, Sangeet, I'm learning architecture. At the age of 85, he says, I'm learning architecture. Ma'am, I'm sure you've spoken to him. What a great man he was. And this is what it is. Here it is. This breed of architects tell everything what we just heard of. But they say, at the end of the day, we are makers of beautiful picture. We are makers of architecture which says, wow. And look at this building. I asked my students that, what's inside? Nothing, it's hall. A hall where God resides. God lives. And who makes a home for God? You and I. And I said, when the space is tangible, it breathes God. Intangible, it craves for God. His masters say that, like a person who is writing something, the universe wants them to win. And so is architecture. The universe wants you to create a thing which is eternal. So what do we take forward? What do we take forward? I have fooled many people by saying that this project I'm doing in Germany. No, it's in Coimbatore. And we have an office in Coimbatore. And again, it's what we carry forward, what we thought. We are not carrying forward the imagery. We are only carrying forward the lineage, the systems, how we emerge. And one of the best things which we learn from Chandigarh is how to use our hand to create art. First, the art. It starts like this. And my father used to say that do 5 to 6 sketches every day. And first 2 years, of course, we did not because all students are like that. Now we do 10 sketches a day, and draw a straight line is so difficult. This is the project which we did in Coimbatore, I think very ambitious and for PSG. Uh, all those things which a good project of this kind can relate, the interiors, the systems. But what we're taking forward from Chandigarh is the clarity. What we're taking forward is the imageability, the walkability, the light which comes in, the reflection. Corbusier said, see the sciography, don't see the building. And that's what we're bringing it forward. That's what we are being trained. We do small projects. We have a very small office in Chandigarh. And unlike others which we see, we do something with the heart and we do something with the soul which really lives up to us. And that sketch below is far more important than that, friends. And that the whole picture ultimately boils down to that. Similarly, this is a project which I'm doing in IIT Roorkee. One of the most horrible sights I got the north facing, and how do you get the light from inside. So I discovered the system of trying to converge all the rooms so that I get light from left and right. You're building aesthetics out of nothing. What are we architects doing? After all, we're making buildings, we're creating aesthetics out of nothing. हमारे tools क्या हैं? Bricks, mortar, ईंट, गारा, मिट्टी. What is all this? No. The real tool is your sensibilities, our eyes, and that's what makes the aesthetics. This is what makes something, the combination, and the trying to merge and emerge the diverse factors which create architecture. I'm talking about North India now, and you're going to a different world. I started from that I am from Chandigarh, but I'm getting there because I'm carrying forward the values, not the image. Nothing I've taken forward. We can't, you cannot create a second genius. You can't copy a genius. To copy a genius, you have to be a genius, and we are not like that. So this cantilever portion, the materiality and other things, they all started like this. And most enjoyable things is when you bring out the sketch into the reality. For example, every triangulation. We learned this articulation of the staircase from Chandigarh. We learned the spatial effects from Chandigarh. We learned to get that sciography right on the elevation from where I live and the boldness of the cantilevers. This is CPWD. It's a government building. I mean, if I'm doing something out of conviction, I think everybody agrees to it. This is the front elevation. It's so large on a northern point, I couldn't get sciography at all. Imagine I profess sciography and I get a site which is facing north, there is no sciography. Imagine this, what an irony. But still, some form, some play of golden glass here and there, and this is the back elevation, services or something, and a very simple form. I mean, plans are nothing but just left wing and right wing and services. So this is the kind of form which emerges out of a very, very simple site. You can see the plan. Please compress it a little. That just image. So this, the entrance. I mean, it took. They have one building. It's a colonial building with a dome, Johnson building. It took 100 years for an architect to change the image on their calendars from that Johnson building to this building. 100 years to convince them, bas bahut ho gaya, enough of that. Let's get into this. Some of the spaces, the interiors, the walkways, getting the full light inside. I mean, second thing we learned from these people is the courage, and this is what we get. The central courtyards, some more images, the bold effects, the colors. Again, we go to a small building. This is laboratories in Chandigarh, which we did. small plots we get. It's a small city, so we get adjusted small spots. What do we get out of it? An image. Suppose it's a rectangle, and we dig out some parts of it, and we get some nice frontal image, which we have some light, some angularity. Geometry we learned from Chandigarh, pure geometry, and everything has got a meaningful insight and just carrying forward a legacy. The side elevations are 2 minutes. And this play of the whole form is pure aesthetical and doesn't blend into anything. You can see that picture on the light. And in Punjab, we work simple plans, simple form comes in. The courtyards, the bricks. I mean, the sensibilities are there. Even if it's a rural area, the sensibilities are there. The three-storied filigree and the glazing, because we want light and we want some texture and some color. I love drawing these sketches, which gets transformed into small aspect of a building. The central courtyards. So this is in a semi-rural area, so we are not trying to go beyond. And my last project, 5 minutes. Free plan we learned from Corbusier. Corbusier said that building hai, uske aage jo face hai, is free, so we learn from that. So I tried to create a library for Jalandhar, which is purely free. The staircases are outside, and they create a very massive form of a small geometry, and people love going out and going up and down. It gives me sciography. It gives me image. And inside is all clean. All the space inside is very vibrantly clean, and I get these images. And really enjoyed doing this. These are very small projects. And this play of light and the play of the movement which it creates, all learned from the masters, all learned from Chandigarh. Very difficult to carry forward a legacy. When we were in the college, they said, you must have got this design made by a father. And even now, somebody asked me how difficult it is to carry forward a legacy. I said, nothing, it's not much. We just work 100 times more. This is Le Corbusier. That's a city museum by my father, and this is the IT building. So some of the components, some of the sustainable techniques which was given to us 70 years ago, we carry forward, irrespective of the fact that the client can afford. The continuity emerges. There's the High Court. This is the museum which we did, and this is in Jalandhar, one boys' hostel. I'm trying to show the different imagery. Values remain the same. The ideology remains the same. Human comfort, most important. Human person, the values of because it's going to be, it's not, Corbusier said, it's not a sculpture. It's a sculpture where people live. Again a High Court, again a school, again this building. And some of the books which I've been writing, and the best part is that each time we talk of aesthetics, each time people talk of difficult things which we don't understand, I said, is it beautiful? He begins to think, it is. If it is, everything is taken care of. Thank you very much.